exciting. I thought you were taking a picture, actually.
Stick points over there. Maybe worth doing GoPro.
Yeah, actually, I'll do it and go all the way back. I was looking for the bedroom and realised it must be in the car.
That's all right.
So, but yes, that's definitely.
So if we go back, let's see.
I'm assuming they've not photoshopped, but they wouldn't maybe do such
They can't
things.
do that with a movie like that. Let me try this. The shed is what gets me.
Well, if that could be this building here, but I'm not. You see, such a lot of work being taken place over the years in the garden.
Okay. Oops. Stop. I gotta get it back a tad. Okay.
This might have a bit more.
And maybe the shed's not there anymore.
It might not be.
No, it's fine.
No, I think that's your plan to there, isn't it?
I think you would know better than I.
I think it's been moved in, or maybe not put back. And there was a lot.
There's
of
a
work
nice shot
done.
of.
That's what I think we're looking at. Maybe.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Could be wrong.
Okay.
There's the column.
Okay, here's it shows. See the kind of roof it has.
That's well. I'm not sure as to whether that's your pond bit that you were seeing. I
Well, we can.
can't quite make it out because
I can maybe make it brighter.
it's just.
And there's a nice planting there of some red bushes.
Oh well. See that? Is that what we're? That's not what we're looking at.
I don't
That's
think
the
so.
veranda,
Although I
which
can't
is
tell.
there.
That's the side, and we want the
This is-
shingles on the roof. Display. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's make this brighter. That's a little better. This plant. Does this plant look familiar with the red flowers?
It could
And
be
it's
a
got hanging-
fuchsia, but a lot of the things could have changed by then. Given the fact that this is the building.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that could be it. And that's near the veranda.
That's your veranda here.
It is the veranda?
There, which as far as
Oh.
I know, if I remember, when I watched the film,
Well, the veranda's in there too,
is where
but
they
the
were
shed is a
having-
different one.
But that I'm not sure if that shed. I'm just
I forgot the card. You know, give me 1 second.
chasing the pheasant. Wow. Yeah. That shed might be pheasant hiding in the bushes. What a pheasant. There's the veranda. Yep. There's the veranda. Interesting fish, wow.
Yeah,
Huge fish, yeah.
they're Japanese.
Okay. And let's go look at the veranda. It's a lot lower than I thought. So Lord Summerall and Howie walked down here and up here. Yeah, okay. And so the camera's about here. Here you guys are. And Summerall and Howie come up. Actually, Summerall comes up to about here, but Howie stays back. And that's where he says the line, "He brought you up to be a pagan." And Summerall says, "A heathen conceivably, but I hope not an unenlightened one." And then the camera pans, well, eventually it pans to this wall here, support, where there's a corn dolly. And it zooms in on that corn dolly. So this is...
Because it's awkward, you know, because, like, I've got about 25 people on that team, who are all sap heads, you know, that's the thing. But they got rid of me. And I'm all their bosses. Before, previously, but I've been in those situations 100 times. I find the way. There's no one I could grab for a coffee and say, "I'm walking into this meeting and I haven't a fucking clue what we're talking about." Yeah. And I'm expected to give. I don't know what I'm saying. You know.
What's SAP?
SAP is it's a software for softwares, but it's not about any other service except being a company in a way.
Okay.
You know, the process of being a company is automated largely by it. But multi-billions, billions and billions the company makes.
Really?
Yeah. But there's very little difference.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. But you also can't be everyone's friend either. You're not going to be, but it is a balance, big time balance. You know?
Yeah. We have a module in college with IT business management.
Yeah.
And a lot.
Yeah, perfect is the greatest enemy of good enough. Good enough is all for everything.
I remember my first year of college, we were told to build a website, and we were given specific requirements for a website. Just have a black background, have a menu bar, have all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
Just simple things. And there's a lad in my class, he's computer whiz. He worked
All the time, all the way. Yeah. I remember a developer being really, because sometimes you look down on testers because they don't code, you know. And I remember a developer saying, "Well, it works on my machine, the classic one, you know." And I was like, "Great, can you send that machine out in a taxi to the customer? Because if you can't, can you fix it for all machines, you know?" And and they were saying, "Well, no, you just don't understand that if blah blah blah, yeah, but it's not working. But you just don't, you're just not understanding it." And I get that, yeah. I totally understand you saying I don't understand, and that may be the case, but it's not working. And so how are we going to get it working? And he was trying to give some nuanced answer, which was bullshit because it wasn't working, you know. And he says, "Well, you see, I have to send. It's very complex, but I have to send that from a front screen module, capture the memory RAM, and then send it across to the database on the local machine before it's transported out." And I was like, "Yeah." He says, "So, I think it may be the operating system or not, but that's what's happening there. And it's quite common." And I was like, and then from there it gets sent to a peer server, then a POR server, then a transaction server, then the mainframe, and from the mainframe it's archived and nightly based on a batch. It's much more complicated than you realise.
Huh.
There's the nice blackhead ones.
Good to know what they're called.
Yeah, they're actually called blackheads. Yeah.
What's your company do, Fergal?
So it'd be classified as professionals as the developer. It needs to be a healthy disrespect between testers and developers, you know. And so if you just and then it gets the developers who code it. So all projects are broken into design, that's the BAs, the business themselves, technical designers, technical architects sometimes, and then there's the build, which is the developers, and sometimes you've artists involved without disrupting what's currently there, And that was the bit that I got fired from, was the release management. I was doing release management, and I wasn't looking forward to it, but I was thinking, okay. Masters and everything, but still. But got her a job as a tester, and so that's when she got into working for St. Vincent de Paul. Dishonourable discharge, I'd go for it. I'd go for something like that.
Get caught, you get put in jail, don't you?
Yeah, I'd go in and pee on the captain's desk or something.
I never went to college though unless they had given me an opportunity. Oh yeah.
Brightest star, the blackest star. Was different, baby. Needed me
Where are we going now?
well, this is just Isle of Whithorn. It's an area that did appear in the film, the castle
No.
here. It didn't, no?
No. Oh, the castle, yes.
Yeah.
But not the steam packet.
No. And so, but it's just a nice coastal spot, but I think it's the landing of St. Ninian and stuff.
And it's
here,
possible that the guy, the funeral parlor, might be here, right next to the steam packet, I think.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the one back there. Or maybe this one, I'm not sure which building.
Yeah.
But it might have been made in Newton Stewart maybe as well. Huh, interesting. Here we are at the end of the pier.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'd say it would be cool. I'd say it'd be a nice bonding experience with the people there. Something I wouldn't do otherwise. Like it's kind of dangerous though, depending on the.
But why wouldn't you have done otherwise? Why
It's
wouldn't you
just
just go and live in Madrid or Paris and get a job over there?
Oh no, working in Lebanon or something like that, or Syria or something.
Yeah.
Different than just going on holidays to Madrid.
Oh no, I agree. But I mean work over there. But
I know.
in terms of going to a foreign country, there's loads of countries you go to. I wouldn't recommend Syria unless you were in an army base, I think. And I resented buying them in the first place.
Have you ever had anyone approach you to work for them? To do a small documentary or movie or film for them?
Well, as you'll have seen in my channel, which I know you closely study, I did for the Tea Lane graveyard. I did a little mini 6-7 minute documentary on the 100th anniversary of the lady of the house who died and then was buried in that graveyard, you know. And it was in Castletown House, a monstrous mansion in Kildare. And she loved the house so much that she had a tent built beforehand, that when she was dying they had it erected so she on her garden so she could look back at the great house, you know?
And were you approached to do that documentary?
Well, I went to the to one of the like open days they had in the graveyard, you know, and I said, "Is anyone filming it?" And they said, "No." Would you? And I said, "I'd be happy to film it," kind of thing. And they were like, "Oh, no problem." But then when they seen the gear, one started saying, "Oh, could we include this? And if I invite blah blah blah, you know?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then she offered to pay me.
No. Stop. Stop.